The second protester has been confirmed dead days after last Thursday's demonstrations against the Finance Bill 2024. 21-year-old Evans Kiratu was hit and injured by a tear gas canister on his private parts. The family of the 21-year-old confirmed the death of their kin after viewing his body at the Kenyatta National Hospital Mortuary. And as Emily Chebet reports, the family from Kiambu has condemned the use of excessive force by the police during the protests.
Pain and agony written all over their faces. This is the family of Evans Kiratu, who was hit with a tear gas canister by the police officers on Thursday during protests against the Finance Bill 2024-2025, predominantly organized by and featuring youthful Kenyans or Gen Zs. 21-year-old Kiratu, who was unarmed, was rushed to the Kenyatta National Hospital in critical condition. Hannah Waithanji, his mother, is yet to come to terms with the death of her son. He was one of her two children. She was too overwhelmed to speak.
He was hit by a tear gas container on his private parts, so he was not able to walk or do anything, and he brought him to Kenyatta National Hospital, where he was admitted, and before we reached here yesterday, he passed on.
Tuliona mwili, tukaona ni huyo kijana wetu alipigwa na askari na tear gas, the private part yake. Sasa wakati tulikuwa nataka kujua vile tunaweza endelea ama kupata haki yetu, kujua mambo lazima tungeisikiza kutoka kwa hawa wameka mwili. Wakatuambia lazima tukuje huku Monday ndio tufanye postmortem na achukuliwe fingerprint.
In entire of my life, I've never seen a man writhe in pain just like the way Evans was. He kept on crying and literally screaming the whole journey, holding his testicles. I want to say he had the whole of his testicles had completely burst, and we took him to the Kenyatta National Hospital.
A beautiful picture of a mother and son, the only memories that will remain of our firstborn child who had moved out of their home just a month ago and rented a house along Thika Road in Nairobi. Evans was yet to join any institution of higher learning, but he was training as a plumber. The family saying he was a hard-working young man.
And he kept on saying that, I really want to talk to my mom, and please, I love you, mom. And this is very unfortunate. I feel very bad. And please, government, this is a wake-up call. This is not a fight that you're supposed to end young people.
We are demanding for justice for my nephew. I'm his auntie, and he's only 21 years old. We demand for justice.
Friends and family have condemned the use of excessive force by police during the peaceful protests conducted by an armed youth.
This is the effect of police brutality. Misuse of power, abuse of power, misuse of public resources, the tear gas that they are throwing at peaceful protesters. And we are saying that as we speak, there are very many people who are still in hospitals who have not been identified.
AJ na Ichungwa, tafadhali ni mazungumzo yenyu yanaudhi. Sawa sawa, inaweza kuwa ni miaka miwili kwa sasa hivi, lakini miaka mitatu zilizobaki zinakaribia. Kwa hivyo sisi si waoga kama wale wa kitambo. Sisi tunajua sheria, tumesoma, tunajua kilicho ndani ya hiyo bill. Kwa hivyo tukizungumza, si eti tunazungumza tu out of kutojua vitu. Tunajua vinavyofanyika. So
Evans is one of the Gen Zs who have been on the streets protesting the high taxation. His friends are vowing to stay on course even as they demand justice for those who have been injured.
The whole issue is actually fanning up. The entire blood that has been spilled on the street, it's actually instigating more reason as to why we have to continue asking for our rights, as to why we have to engage the government, as to why we have to engage ourselves in politics. There before, people didn't expect young people to be involved in politics or anything, but right now we have to, otherwise no one is listening to us.
There will come a time where there will be nobody to speak on the table. So right now is the time that the members of parliament stop being rude, address us well, and make sure that we all come together, because there will come a time you will have nobody to come and speak on the table. That is what I want to say, and thank you so much.
Thank you. You have a friend? You have a friend? Eh? You're with him that day? Activists say more youthful are still nursing injuries from protests against the finance bill. Emily Chebet, Citizen TV.